Welcome to Maggie's Trivia. Get ready for a fun challenge across various topics. We are starting with round 1. The categories for this round are Today in History, Olympics, Movies, and Music. For Today in History, happy birthday and RIP to this Gunsmoke actor who became one of the biggest movie stars in the world after their role in Deliverance. The answer is Burt Reynolds. Next up is Olympics. Who holds the record for most Olympic gold medals by a snowboarder? The record holder is Shaun White. For movies, although some would call it a thriller, what remains as the only horror movie to win Best Picture at the Oscars? The only horror movie to win Best Picture at the Oscars is The Silence of the Lambs. Our last category for this round is music. What 80s British new wave band was referred to as the Fab Five? The 80s British new wave band referred to as the Fab Five is Duran Duran. Moving on to round 2. The categories are Winter Olympics, US states, astronomy, and video games. Starting with Winter Olympics. What is the oldest Winter Olympic sport? The oldest Winter Olympic sport is figure skating. For US states, what state is home to Mount Rushmore? Mount Rushmore is located in South Dakota. In astronomy, which 2 planets in our solar system have no moons? The 2 planets in our solar system with no moons are Mercury and Venus. Our final question for round 2 is for video games. What fantasy kingdom is the main setting for the Legend of Zelda video game series? The main setting for the Legend of Zelda video game series is Hyrule. It's time for the halftime riddle. What bats but never hits and is near a ball that's never thrown? The answer to the riddle is eyelashes. Welcome to round 3. The categories are sports, American history, Today in History 2, and animals. For sports, what does NASCAR stand for? NASCAR stands for the National Association for Stock Car Auto Racing. American history, the Treaty of Paris, officially ended what war? The Treaty of Paris officially ended the American Revolution. Today in History 2. This African activist and political leader was released from prison on this day in 1990. The activist released from prison in 1990 was Nelson Mandela. Our final question for round 3 is for animals. What is the only type of bird capable of sustained backward flight? The only bird capable of sustained backward flight is the hummingbird. It's time for our final round, round 4. The categories are art, books, the internet, and her story. Starting with art, widely considered to be the most important artist of the second half of the 20th century, what artist popularized the art style known as pop art? The artist who popularized pop art is Andy Warhol. For books, what is the name of Harry Potter's owl? Harry Potter's owl is named Hedwig. The internet, what does HTTP stand for? HTTP stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Finally, for her story, which country first gave women the right to vote? New Zealand was the first country to give women the right to vote in 1893. Now it's time for the final Jeopardy! Your question is, what year were the first Winter Olympics? The first Winter Olympics were in 1924.